The landscape shifts on the horizon. The trees thin and give way to flower fields, hidden valleys, and forests. When your fingers feel chilled from the wind, cobblestone streets and small square houses appear below you. Flying higher to dodge the pointed roofs, you hold on to your hat, scanning the town below. There are fountains and cafes filled with yellow lights and sparkling laughter, hedges that have been trimmed carefully, and tiny windowsills where pies have been set out to cool. You see shops with bright dresses in the windows, catching your eye. Adorable little people going about their evening, preparing to relax after the day. The sight warms something inside of you, and you feel a connection to them in the same way you felt a connection to the forest this morning. The city is a marvel. You fly across the town, enjoying the rush of the wind against your cheeks. Tiny houses with red shingles blur underneath you as you zoom past. Each landscape offers something new and vibrant, with mysteries and emotion aplenty just over the horizon. If you picked a direction or chased the setting sun, you'd find something to break your heart with its beauty. Some new landscape or person to stir your heart and remind you that you're not alone. The smile you have is big and bright, but only the moon sees it. A large manor house looms on the edge of town. Music floats in the air, punctuated by clinking flute glasses. Below you, beautiful dresses swirl like petals in the wind, in every color imaginable. From this height, you see it all. The dancers and hopefuls waiting to dance, drinks in hands, hearts in their throats. It's okay, you want to whisper to them. It's okay. There's a big, beautiful world out here, and if they don't want to dance with you, I promise there's someone else who does. Someone who isn't perfect, but perfect for you. The broom slows, and you hover above the party, taking in the twirl of gowns and emotion below you. It's beautiful, and only when you hear the soft click of a window in the manor being opened do you tear your gaze away. You fly through the newly opened window and land on cat-soft feet, hiding your broom behind the heavy silk drapes. The manor is empty and quiet, with the sounds of merriment and tinkling laughter drifting in from just beyond the wall. Servants pitter-patter as they bring more food and drink. You pause, listening. This is the ingredient you are least looking forward to collecting. Quietly, you prowl down the hallway, taking in the smells of dinner. Roast chicken and cake, and salads made with exotic fruit. Turning the corner, you head up the stairs towards the bedrooms. Paintings on the walls depict parties and women posing in ruffled dresses. You pause in front of the bedroom with soft pink wallpaper. This is the one. You slip inside the bedroom, and the door closes behind you with a soft click. Porcelain ballerinas dance on a vanity beside tiny gold boxes and vials filled with rich pigments. A walk-in closet is to your right. When you step inside the closet, there's a long hallway of dresses, a gallery of fabric and silhouettes. You run your fingers along the sleeve of the nearest dress. It's deep red with soft bell sleeves and black lace. You take a moment to appreciate the shape of it, then continue walking down the hallway. There's a huge mirror at the end. You smile at your reflection and dip into a bow, taking off your pointed hat with a flourish. There are small gowns and frilly ones, dresses that are sleek and formal, fun and playful. It's a riot of texture and color, and your mind drifts back to your walk through the woods this morning. The way the fall leaves paraded themselves through the branches, showing up. You see bows red as poppies, pearls like polished bone, and green ribbons like lengths of ivy. Your fingers run over them while you search the closet for what you need. The deepest black, the smoothest velvet. It's at the back of the closet, a small, neglected dancing dress that seems to absorb the light. You touch it, running your hands down the front. It's perfect. The texture is calming and kind, as if the dress is telling you it was loved and well worn. What has this garment seen, you think? People exchanging loving glances across a ballroom floor, the swirl of rippling hems, and the tap of shoes beneath. You pause, breathing in the scent of the fabric and the feel of the velvet against your fingers. It breaks your heart to take it, but you do. You fold it over your arm like a sweet animal, petting the fabric as you make your way into the soft pink expanse of the bedroom. You take the silk satchel bursting with rose petals out of your bag. With one petal between your fingers, you focus, steadying your breath and closing your eyes. You stand at the foot of the bed, fingers poised and ready. Your fingers trace the soft red petal and let out a deep exhale. Your lungs empty, and you savor this part of your breath, the quiet emptiness that comes before the exhale. You stretch your toes, feeling the floor beneath you, connecting to it on all four corners of your feet. Then you take in a slow inhale, counting to 3 before reaching the peak. 1, 2, 3. The image forms in your mind, and you try not to grab at it, not to grasp too tightly. It's like a kite in a gentle breeze, already soaring. You only need to wrap your hand around the string and be patient. It will float its way to you eventually. You breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Be gentle with yourself. Your mind rests like your heart, going slowly between beats, curling itself around the idea you have, the reason for the petals. It floats nearer, hazy, and you must be patient. This is payment for taking a dress. More breathing, more feeling, more waiting. The minutes stretch on and your focus sharpens. The colors you see behind your closed eyelids, the sounds of the party outside. Your awareness narrows to these things, the present. Then your vision comes to you, floating over the threshold of your subconscious and into your awareness. You flex your arms and the spell flows out of your fingertips, gusting over you with a gentle sigh, like a breeze in the woods. Then you reach into the satchel and throw a fistful of rose petals over the bed with your eyes closed. Blinking your eyes open, you see the perfect shape of an A-line dress. You hold out your hands and feel the energy flow out of them. It's a pleasant tingle that starts at your heart and spreads outwards through your veins, soaking into every artery like water in a sponge. The warm feeling runs through you, extending out to the ends of your fingernails. There's the sound of something rustling, a burst of pink light that flashes like a firework. And then your idea is laying on the bed like someone left it there. The most beautiful dress you've ever made. It's the color of roses, with shimmering lines of pearls running down through the bodice and out to the lace trim. It will be perfect for summer galas and winning hearts. There are pink silk bows along the hem of the skirt, feminine and soft. With one final admiring look, you reach your hand out the bedroom window and summon your broom. You float onto the roof of the manor house, breathing in the cool night air and patting the black velvet dress you stole, feeling more accomplished than you have in ages. With a wave of your hand, you float up a piece of cake from the buffet below, watching its trajectory with a smile. The slice looks like a tiny, triangle-shaped ghost with frosting. It's spiced pumpkin cake with cream cheese, and each bite bursts against your tongue. The cream cheese playing with the warm spices, bringing out the best in each other. You feel energized and content, resting with your forearms over your knees, watching the merriment below. Everyone looks so happy, unaware of the joy they radiate with their dancing, the collective autumn night smile they all seem to wear. And you wear that smile too, while you consider your task, the gathering of reagents. Soon, you won't be alone anymore.